signing agent has been quite different than most, but I'm here today to show you and tell you guys exactly how my journey has been thus far. So stay tuned. So hey y'all, my name is Blair. I hope everyone has had a happy Thanksgiving. So today is November 27th, 2021. We're almost in the new year. Anyway, so kind of how I got started being a notary is by my mother. So she is a real estate agent, and she's been a real estate agent for about 11 years now, and she was a remote online notary first, and then she kind of ventured into the loan signing portion of it all. And so one day, she told me, she was just like, you should get into, becoming a notary. And literally the first thing in my mind, I was just like, a notary? I don't really want to do that because that's a lot of old people do that. And so not knowing at the time, that's not true. But then I was just like, no, I don't want to do it. And so I just kind of left it alone. And so she kind of, was telling me like constantly, like, you should do this, you should do it, just look into it. And so I was like, okay, I started to see her, have checks come into the mail like frequently. She'll be gone like probably like an hour, 30 minutes, just range how many appointments she had in a day. And so I was just like, okay, I'm curious. I'm always seeing her with these checks in the mail. Let me really just, do my own research on it. So I got commissioned, and so I've been commissioned now since May of last year. And my journey has been a little bit different than most, okay? So when I first got commissioned, I got everything, went through the NNA, I did everything I was supposed to do. I got my commission and I did nothing with it for like 6 months. And the reason is because it's not that I didn't believe, that this business didn't work or wasn't real or the money wasn't real. It's just my mind just wasn't really in it at the time. I was in different things. And so it just really didn't, work out how I wanted it to go the first round. So like I mentioned, I've been commissioned ever since May of 2020, and I had my first signing like literally 6 months later, which was November 19th of last year. And so kind of so prior to my first signing, I had taken no course, nothing. My mom really was my mentor, okay? So she would have like mock signings with me. She would kind of show me like some sample documents, like refinance, buyers, sellers. So I was kind of familiarizing myself like within those 6 months. I was like on and off, like interested, not interested, interested, not interested. So yeah, so between that a lot of time, whenever I would go back home, she'll take some time out and we'll just do like a mock signing. And that's kind of how I familiarized myself with the documents, okay? So fast forward, I was just at home one day and I received a phone call, from, I don't remember the company, but they asked if I was available to do a refinance. And I was super, super nervous. And I really don't know why, because, I've been, familiarizing myself with the documents. But to actually, I guess, get a phone call, I don't know, I was nervous. So they charged me, they asked for my fee, and I said, I'm not gonna lie, I really was a little like, I sounded like I did not know how much I wanted to, to answer them with like what my fee was. So I was just like, 100 is fine, And so they're like, all right, perfect. I'm going to send over the documents to you. And it was literally that same day. So I literally called my mom. I was like, Mom, I got my first signing. I'm super nervous. And she's like, okay, what signing was, or what type of document is it? And I told her it was a refinance. And so, we just kind of did like another, mock, over the phone, over the phone. Obviously not with the documents, but just, just going over like what the closing disclosure was, deed of trust, just the note, all of the critical documents and stuff like that. And so with her doing that, that did ease my nerves a little bit. And so my first signing actually took place. It was at a Staples, and it lasted about an hour and 30 minutes, just being honest. But she was an older lady, and she was very, very sweet, but she was an older lady, and like she wanted to talk. And so I didn't have any, that was my only signing for that day. And she wanted to talk, just about, what's going on, in her life, and just how old people can do, can be. So I just sat there, and we talked. Obviously, like, we were talking as we were going through the signing, which I do not advise. So just so you won't miss any like signatures, dates, all this type of stuff. But it was my first signing, and I was just learning as I go. So fast forward, that signing was over. It was complete. I did not make any mistakes, even after, it took an hour and 30 minutes, I still stayed at Staples, and I literally triple checked all the documents, make sure I didn't miss anything, and it was very, very, it was very good. And so I didn't have a next signing until January. Okay, and I consider that like my first full month, because it was my signings starting to pick up. So my very first month as a signing agent, I made a total of $1,300.41, and I'll never forget the amount because I was so happy. And I know some people are probably like, well, girl, that's really not, that's really nothing. I can make that in my 2 weeks and my 9 to 5. But to me, that was a lot. I was excited, that I made that amount of money. I never, realized how easier it was to make money, with literally just sign here, stamp here, go drive to this house, go to that house. I was very, very happy, very pleased. That was $1,300 that I now had in addition to what I already had. So that was major to me. I never was the type wanted to be an entrepreneur, but ever since me making that much money with little work, I feel like which wasn't that much work that I had to do. I looked at money totally different. And so yes, my very first month I made $1,300.41, and the company that kept me busy at the time was Amrock. Okay, I freaking love Amrock. And this is not to say that you're gonna make $1,300. You could, or you could make even more. But this is not to say that this is a guarantee that you're gonna do that. I'm just telling you my experience and what I and my results. But Amrock is a very, very good company. So I stopped. I really just stopped because I got involved with some other, other type of business, and it kind of just consumed everything. So I just kind of put loan signing to the back burner. I was like, okay, I'll pick it up. Well, I thought that I was going to be able to multitask this and other business, but that wasn't the case. So I just completely just, put loan signing to the side. It wasn't intentional, but it happened. And so as of recent, probably within the last month and a half, I'm now picking it back up full force. I'm not looking back, because I know that this business is real. Not that it's fake, but I know that this is really great money, like within this field, and I really actually enjoy being a notary. I know some people are probably like, well, all the printing, driving, I don't want to do that. I mean, I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. And so I just wanted to just come and share this, share my journey with you all. Just, just being transparent and honest. Everyone's story does not look the same. It's not all glitz and glam. And so mine was far from, I was on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, now I'm back on again. So at this time I am, gonna really take it full force. So I just wanted to, come and share my story, because someone could probably really resonate with this story. It's not even have to be within this business, but it can be within any business. Like maybe someone's selling lashes, clothes, or whatever, and you started again, stopped again, started again, stopped again. Maybe this could be your sign to pick it back up and really give it all that that you can, and really see it through, without any distractions. Just really just have tunnel vision and just keep going. So um I'm very, very excited to again share my journey with you all. So I will see you all next time.